Green Tree Productions is proud to present Duncanville Weekly News. It's the good news just for the City of Champions, Duncanville, Texas. And now, here's your host, John Thompson.
Hello, world, America, Texas, and Duncanville, and welcome to this edition of Duncanville Weekly News for the first couple of weeks of March 2016. Glad you're logged on and watching. Well, this show is all about hoops, and as you can see, we're filming this from the Duncanville Lions Club Las Vegas night, and as I said, it's about hoops, and we're going to get to it right after this.
Hello, my name is Phil McNeely, an old retired basketball coach and getting older by the day. I coached in Duncanville High School for 25 years. We won 3 state championships, which I'm very proud of my kids for doing. We want to wish the girls good luck next weekend in Austin. We have a lot of confidence in them and a lot of pride for Kathy Self-Morgan and the girls. Since I've been retired, my hobby is chasing my grandkids and seeing them as much as I can. But right now, I'm ready for some hoops!
Hoops? Did you say hoops? We gotcha hoops. Right here in the Hoops Corner on Duncanville Weekly News with all the highlights from the latest Duncanville Panther and Pantherette basketball games and a peek at upcoming games. The Hoops Corner is brought to you by James Memorial Chapel, Duncanville's only home-owned funeral home. Leon Miller Commercial Real Estate Properties on Main Street. Need some space? Call Leon at 972-709-7181. Fry Integra Insurance Services, your hometown insurance agency for 30 years for all insurance types. Call 972-296-9786 for John or Todd. By the Wolverton Company, serving Duncanville's heating and cooling needs for longer than anybody can remember. 972-296-COOL. Jim McDonald's State Farm Insurance Agency, right here in Duncanville on Main Street. Like a good neighbor, State Farm and Jim are there.
By Roma's Italian Bistro, right in the heart of Duncanville at Center and Main Streets, serving authentic Italian cuisine. They deliver. Call 972-298-5900. By Glow Family Dental, where your smile is a top priority. They are right here on Wheatland. By the Duncanville Parks and Recreation Department, where they have something for almost everybody, almost every day.
And by Ambit Energy. You have power options. Call energy specialist Don McBurnett at 214-918-9981. You'll be glad you did. And now, in the Hoops Corner, here's John with all the Hoops highlights.
Hello, Duncanville basketball fans, and welcome back to the Hoops Corner. Well, this is the next to the last Hoops Corner because there's only 1 week left with our teams playing, and one of those, of course, as you will see, is going to be our Pantherettes at the state tournament. The Panthers made it to the second round of the playoffs, and let's get right to the highlights and go ahead and start with the Panthers.
In the bi-district game, the Panthers had the daunting task of facing District 7-6A's champion, the Coppell Cowboys, at Arlington High School. Coppell knocked the Panthers out last year and were a big favorite to win this year. Dex gets things started with a 3-point basket. And neither team scores in the next 2.5 minutes. But on a break, Eric spots Ty for the layup. Then Ty spots Keyshawn underneath. for the hoop. Up by one with time ticking down. Sid has the ball, and he nails a three-point shot. And after one, it's 10-6, Panthers. Early in the second, Ty hits a shot from behind that arc on the floor. And Dex follows suit. But the game is tied with 3.5 minutes left in the first half. Dex to Ahmad in the lane for two. The Cowboys scored the last 5 points in the half, and they lead 23-18 at the break. Dex hits a three-point shot to open the third quarter. And then Jalen puts the Panthers ahead with this three-point hoop. 2.5 minutes into the second half. On the next possession, Dex again. Three again. And a couple of free throws. Why stop now? Another hoop by Dex in a short jump shot. With time short, Ty inbounds to Jalen, and he hits a high arcing two-point hoop at the buzzer. And we head to the fourth, tied at 40 apiece. Early on, Dex pours in another three-point shot. Down by 3 with a little over a minute left in regulation. Dex hits 2 critical free throws. And this guy rolls in from the Pantherettes game just in time to see this, the Cowboy basket. And it left the Panthers down by 3 with under a minute left. But a missed free throw gives the Panthers a shot at tying, but instead of shooting for 3, Jalen drives for the 2-point layup and then instantly fouls. The Cowboy hits both free throws to put the Panthers down by 3 again, but Sid nails a 3-point shot to tie things with 6.2 seconds left. Then this happens. After a timeout, I'd rather be lucky than good as we go to overtime with this guy missing a snowbird for the second year in a row, tied at 54. In the overtime, Ahmad hits a free throw, and Moo hits a couple. You can't see this pass, but Sid scores for a 5-point lead. Moo hits 2 more to lead by 7 with a little over a minute left in the overtime. After Coppell hit a 3-point shot, Moo is at the line again, and the lead is back to 6. After they scored, Ahmad hits 2 more free throws to take the lead back to 6 with under a minute to go in overtime. Dex's turn. 2 more. And then Sid caps things off with a steal and this basket. Dex hits a couple of more free throws and outscoring Coppell 18-7 in the overtime. It's final. Panthers 72 and the Cowboys 61 in overtime. Dex had 28 and Sid 13 to lead the Panthers to the Region 1 area game this Friday. On Tuesday, the area round of the playoffs was on the docket, and the site was, for some reason, Grapevine High School against the third-place team out of District 5 6A, Justin Northwest, who had beaten Allen, the number 2-place team out of 6 6A in by-district. Down 4-0. Keher gets the Panthers on the board with a free throw 2 minutes into the game. Check out this pass, if you can, from Jalen to Eric, who scores. It was 3.5 minutes later, the Panthers scored again on this inbounds play with Sed feeding Jalen underneath. On the next possession, Jalen again takes it home. Down by 6, Mo intercepts and takes it the length. And after one, it's 14-10 Northwest. In the second, Ty beats the defense for 2. Mo makes a spin move and dishes to Keyshawn for the layup. Ty again. Sees some daylight, dribbles through it, and scores. Elijah snares a missed free throw and scores. Holding for the last shot of the half, Sed makes a play and scores. But at the half, it's 35-25 Northwest. In the third, Ty makes a nice drive and layup. And then down by 8 with 3 minutes left, Jalen sets up inside. Shoots and follows his shot to score. Check out this baseline drive and reverse layup and drawing a foul by Ty. Then Dex nails a late quarter 3-point shot. And after 3, it's 39-37 Northwest. The Panthers hit a free throw in the fourth, but went stone cold with the exception of this shot from Sed. But Northwest missed a bunch of free throws. Ty had 12 and Dex had 10 as the Panthers finish up their season.
James Memorial Chapel is the only family-owned funeral home in Duncanville and is proud to offer caring and dedicated services from familiar friends. Rick James and his family, the owners of James Memorial Chapel and Funeral Home, have served Duncanville area families in their time of loss since 1998. A beautiful and spacious chapel is offered, and James serves all cemeteries. When it comes to finding people you can trust in a time of need, you can turn to James Memorial Chapel. No one else knows families better. 811 South Cockrell Hill in Duncanville.
Congratulations, Corey, on a much better season than anybody expected. Speaking of a much better season than anybody expected, we can't say that about the Pantherettes. They were in the second round of the playoffs the last time we saw, and here's how they did.
In the Region 1 quarterfinal game, the Plano Wildcats were on the docket, and the game was played at Colleyville Heritage Gym. And it was the third time the Pantherettes have had a chance to avenge last year's loss, and they did for the third time. Another big Duncanville crowd walked a half a mile from the parking lot in the rain and cold to get inside, but I guess it was worth it. Okay, it takes 8 seconds to take the lead as Nina spots Sierra for the easy basket. And then Tay drives and dishes to C. And she follows her shot, scores, and draws a foul. Maddie passes over to Tay, who tries a one move shot. That's off, but Zay is there to put it back. Rosie gets on the board with this sideways shot. Kyla nails a three-point shot from the corner. With the clock ticking down, Zay sees a crease and takes it home. And after one, it's 18-12, Pantherettes. There's another section of the Pantherette fans. In the second quarter, Maddie and Sierra make it look easy. Zay pops a short jump shot in the lane as the lead is double digits. An inbounds play, and Nina gets it to Kyla, and she hits a three-point shot. Everybody and then Zay will miss, but in this one, Nia snares the rebound and hooks it in off the glass. With time expiring, Plano hits a three-point shot to make it 42-28. Pantherettes at the half. After a real slow third quarter start offensively, Nina gets a snowbird for the first field goal, and Zay quickly follows with another. And Nia likes that play, and the lead is 15 points after three. And the Duncanville crowd starts making weekend plans to include Fort Worth. In the fourth, Nia grabs a loose ball and hooks it in for a 21-point lead. Sierra spots a cutting Rosie for two and one. Zay, C, two. Nina can't find anybody to pass to, so she just takes it to the hoop. Sierra makes a spin move and scores. And that's that. Final, Pantherette 79 and Plano 47. Sierra had 25, Zay 16, and Naya had 10. Next stop, the Region 1 semifinals in Fort Worth on Friday. So Friday evening, it was on to Fort Worth and the Region 1 semifinals to beat Midland Lee, the Lady Rebels, who had knocked off Arlington Bowie to get here. Another even larger Duncanville crowd was on hand. Several years ago, a team from Midland had upset the Pantherettes in this round, but not today, as the Pantherettes appear ready. As they go through their pregame routine. And Tay gets it started with this three-point hoop. Maddie hits a dead-on shot in the lane. Somebody said that one way to beat that Lady Rebel zone defense was to shoot and let Sierra go get it and score. Then Maddie shoots, and it goes in. No need to rebound. Then Tay, a three-point hoop, as the Pantherettes lead is double digits midway through the first quarter. Zay to C for two. Naya, snowbird. And after one, it's 21-10, Pantherettes. In the second, Nina gets hammered on a break, but scores and, of course, draws the foul.
Alvarez on the basket. Foul charge to Midland leads number 30.
Sierra from Maddie. 2 more. And that was part of 8 straight points by C. Kala spins and passes to Nija for the basket. And at the half, it's 43-24 Pantherettes. In the third, Sierra flicks in a rebound. Check out this pass on this break with Zay finishing it off. Maddie follows her shot and scores. And then Zay makes a move. Scores. And after 3, the lead is 27 points. Naya takes it in from the left side early in the fourth. And at a timeout, Coach Cassie Self-Morgan advises her team not to get too complacent with a 30-point lead. Rosie listens and gets a lengthy 2-point shot, and then Nisha gets on the board with this baseline shot. And that's that. Final, Pantherettes 73, and the Lady Rebels of Midland lead 41. Sierra had 25, Maddie 10, as the Pantherettes move on now to the Region 1 Finals on Saturday and to punch a ticket to San Antonio and the state tournament. On Saturday, the Region 1 Finals featured the Pantherettes against the Plano West Lady Wolves, who had defeated Amarillo Friday to advance to this championship game. Another loud and proud Duncanville crowd was ready for this one. And early on, Nina lobs inbounds to Sierra on the inbounds play, and C flips it in. Then she passes to a cutting Zay for the lay-in. But the Pantherettes trail by 9 to those 4, 3 minutes into the game. Nina can't find anybody to whom to pass, so when in doubt, shoot. Zay gets a baseline runner. And Tay hits a down the lane runner. But after 1, the Pantherettes trail by 4. In the second, Sierra rebounds 2 or 3 times and scores. And when Maddie gets trapped, she gets it to Nina, who nails a 3-point shot as the Pantherettes are playing catch-up. C again rebounds and gets 2 and 1. Maddie snares a rebound and scores. Nia's breakaway layup puts the Pantherettes ahead, but a couple of Lady Wolf free throws left it tied at 35 at the break. In the third, Zay's shot is rebounded and put back by Maddie, and she was fouled. Then Maddie spots Zay for 2 more. Later, Nia makes a nice drive and swings the ball into the basket. Maddie again as she banks home. The ball in the lane, and the lead is now 9 with 2.5 minutes left in the third. To finish up the quarter, Zay drains a 17-foot shot, and after 3, it's 55-48 Pantherettes.
France 55 and the Plano West Lady Wolves.
In the fourth, Nia drives and scores, as does Tay. As the Pantherettes stretch their lead. As they are apt to do, the Pantherettes kind of slow it down and shoot free throws with a nice late game lead. But if they just give it to you, and they do, Sierra will take it. And the Duncanville folks start making plans to visit the Alamo between games in San Antonio this weekend. Some late Nia and Zay free throws make the final. Pantherettes 73 and Plano West 58. Sierra had 20. Zay and Nia had 15 apiece, and Maddie scored 12 as the Pantherettes win their 37th game of the season. They introduced a post-victory circle run.
And here to present the 6A Region
Here's the
1
trophy
Championship
presentation.
Trophy. State Senator from District 23, please welcome State Senator Royce West. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Once again, we direct your attention to the center of the basketball court to present to you the 6A Region 1 champion, the Duncanville Pantherettes.
It's time to cut down the nets, and Maddie leads off, and Coach Self Morgan finishes up to the pleasure of the Duncanville fans. That's them watching her. Yeah, next stop, Friday night at the state tournament semifinals in San Antonio, Texas.
So now the Pantherettes are
On to San Antonio for the state tournament. Friday night, they will meet Cibolo Steel, a suburb of San Antonio, at 8:30. Then on Saturday night for the state championship, play the winner of a couple of Houston suburb schools, Spring Decaney and Galena Park North Shore. The games will be played in the Alamo Dome. We're going to be there, and we'll be back to bring you the highlights of those games
on or before March the 8th, and we hope to see you then. As we close, let's see some scenes from the Las Vegas night, put on annually by the Duncanville Noon Lions Club, and we'll see you March the 8th.
071.
No. Yes. No. Yes.
No. G58. G58.
Somebody had the high straight on that. Lucky man there. Lucky man. And the game continues. $50, 30. 50 call. Call your option, check. Everybody's in.
Hey, Mr. Dave. How you doing?
Good, I'm good. Did you get a break or somebody in there?
Two breaks, double in the field.
Go.
No, 23 doesn't work.
Oh, you got 13. What the heck? It's the chair, right?
The signature auction will be closing shortly. John Casey.
75. I'll take 275. I got 250, go 75. I got 250, go 75. I've got 275. Go 3. Go 3. 275, go 300 is now bid. I've got 300, go 3 1/4. He's shaking his head no. I've got 300, anybody go 3 1/4. I've got 300, go 3 1/4. 300 going once.